2. Hello everyone and welcome today. I will guide you for the Stoic Starter Library, your complete guide to the ancient wisdom of Stoicism books. If you want to learn about Stoicism, the best place to start is with the books written by the original Stoics themselves. Luckily, their most important works have survived for 2,000 years. This guide will walk you through the essential books, making it easy to know where to begin your journey. Think of these not as dusty old textbooks, but as personal letters, private diaries, and practical lectures from three of history's wisest teachers. The big three Stoic authors. The core of Stoic philosophy comes from three key figures: a Roman emperor, a former slave, and a powerful playwright. Their different lives show that Stoicism works for anyone, no matter their circumstances. 1. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. What it is? This isn't a formal book. It is the private diary of the Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius. He never intended for anyone else to read it. He wrote these notes to himself as a personal guide to be a better leader and a better person during times of war, plague, and immense stress. Author Marcus Aurelius, 121 to 180 AD. He was the emperor of Rome, one of the most powerful men in the world. His diary shows us that Stoicism is a philosophy for action in the real world. Key ideas and chapters. The book is divided into 12 short books like chapters. You can open it to any page and find a powerful reminder. Key themes include accepting what you cannot control, your duty to other people, and the common good. The importance of focusing on your own character, not what others think. Remembering that everything changes and nothing lasts forever. Best for people who want short, powerful, and deeply personal wisdom. It's perfect for daily reflection. 2. Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. What it is? A collection of real letters written by Seneca to his friend Lucilius. In these letters, Seneca acts as a mentor, giving practical advice on how to handle everyday problems like anger, grief, wealth, poverty, and friendship. Author Seneca the Younger, co. 4 BC 265 AD. He was a playwright, a political advisor to Emperor Nero, and one of the richest men in Rome. His work tackles how to live well, whether you have great power or face great difficulty. Key ideas and letters. There are 124 letters. You don't need to read them in order. Some of the most famous letters discuss on the shortness of life, arguing that life is long enough if we use our time well. On anger, a step-by-step guide to understanding and controlling anger. On the happy life, explaining that true happiness comes from virtue, not pleasure. Best for anyone looking for relatable, essay-like advice on handling emotions and modern stress. Seneca feels like a wise uncle giving you thoughtful counsel. 3. Discourses and the Enchiridion by Epictetus. What it is? The discourses are a record of Epictetus's lively classroom lectures, taken down by his student Arrian. The Enchiridion, which means handbook, is a short, powerful summary of his core teachings, a manual for life. Author Epictetus, c. 52, 135 AD. He was born a slave and gained his freedom. He later became a hugely influential teacher. His philosophy is the most direct and tough-minded of the three. Key idea: the dichotomy of control. This is Epictetus's most famous teaching. He says you must clearly separate what is in your control, your judgments, your actions, from what is not your body, your reputation, events. Happiness comes from focusing only on the first. Best for people who want clear, logical, and nonsense rules for life. Start with the short Enchiridion for the core principles. Quick reference table. The core Stoic texts. Book title. Author. What it is. Best for original language and date. Book name is Meditations, and it is written by Marcus Aurelius, and it's found in a Roman emperor's private diary. It is a daily reflection, personal wisdom. 2. It's found in the original language of Greek, and written in approximately 170 to 180 AD. Book name is Letters from a Stoic, and it is written by Seneca, and it is a practical advice letters to a friend, as well as handling emotions and modern problems. This book is found in languages of Latin, and written in year approximately 65 AD. Book name is Discourses Enchiridion, and it is written by Epictetus, and it is a lecture notes and a life handbook. It is found in clear, actionable rules for living Greek, and written in year approximately 108 AD. How to start reading them. Don't be intimidated. These books are ancient, but the ideas are incredibly modern. Start with a modern translation. Look for versions by Penguin Classics, Robin Waterfield, or Gregory Hayes for meditations. They use clear, contemporary English. You don't have to read cover to cover. These are not novels. It's better to read a little bit every day. Read one page of meditations in the morning or one letter from Seneca at night. Think about how you can apply that idea to your day. Start with the handbook. The absolute easiest entry point is Epictetus's Enchiridion. It's only about 30 pages long and is filled with straightforward principles. You can read it in an hour and come back to it for a lifetime. Where did these books come from? Country, origin. All three men lived and worked in the Roman Empire. Marcus and Seneca were in Rome. Epictetus taught in Greece, which was part of the empire. 2. The philosophy itself began in Athens, Greece, with Zeno of Citium around 300 BC release date. These weren't released like modern books. They were personal notes, letters, and lecture notes that were copied and preserved by students and admirers over centuries. Their survival is a miracle of history. WT. Why are they still around? Because their advice works. People kept copying them, translating them, and passing them down because the wisdom inside was timeless and practical. So your first step must be to grab a copy of the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. This isn't an ancient text, but it is the perfect modern companion. It gives you 366 short daily entries, one for each day of the year, each featuring a quote from one of these ancient books, followed by a short explanation of how to use it. It's the best bridge between the ancient world and your life today. Remember, the goal of reading these books is not to become a scholar, but to become wiser, more resilient, and more at peace. Pick one, open it, and let these ancient teachers guide you.